There you are, lesson learned. We never put the plastic over the top of the battery on the last battery that was on there for 4 years, and this little bad boy here shortened the battery out and killed it. So we're back in action. It's me, it's Johnny Boy. We're back at it, and we're in the garden, and we've got the battery changed on the digger. The digger's going. Let's have a look over here and just come and show you on this bit. I'm going to change the camera soon as well. I'm going to change the camera. Thanks for the advice, guys out there. Really appreciate it. So if you look down here, you'll be able to see. There you are. Look, it's coming along nicely now. We've got a sort of top up over there behind the sleepers. But the first thing we're going to be doing this morning is we're going to be doing this. Let me just turn the camera. There you go. We're going to get this in. We've got our muck mix. We've got concrete underneath that, absolutely solid concrete bed. We don't want that to go anywhere at all. And you see there's not piles of concrete on the inside either. So it's measured concisely. And then we've got muck over here. Jack's mixed the muck up. And we've got the slurry on here. Jack, good morning.
Morning.
It's Monday morning, Jack. And you haven't seen the latest vlog, have you?
No.
Well, you need to see it because there's a little bit about you as well on there. Like, so you need to watch that at some point. You looking forward to that moment?
No.
Okay. That's Jack. And anyway, so we're going to get on with this now. We're going to put this in. We've got a 4mm gap in between each brick, and it's looking good. We've cut on one side, not two sides. And the reason for that, which I didn't explain correctly the other day, is that this isn't exactly a perfect radius. I mean, we haven't just made it up. The distance that runs straight from there to here is different from the straight line on this side. So we're going to get on with that now, get it done, get it completed, and you'll be able to see this in time lapse. We're just taking it off time lapse at a moment. Jack, can we just show the back of that unit now you've got? So there you are. Jack's put that slurry on, and primer slurry on the back. But if you look down here, we're going to take each one off individually because that's the cuts that we want. So if you look at that, that's absolutely solid concrete. Tap it, Jack. So absolutely fine. There you are. And then we'll put a mortar on top. And how thick is the mortar? How thick?
20-30 mil.
20-30 mil. And then we've got this unit then. So that's been stuck on the back. So it's all working. Right, back to time lapse. Well, that's where we are. We haven't tidied them all up yet and pushed them in, squeezed them in and make sure they're all lined up. But you can see it's come around very nicely round to here, and we're going to return back over to that side.
The Gwen.
Well, the skips are right. Jack's starting to load. We're getting through this rubbish now. It's going to look different. Let's have a look now. Good to see down here. Let's have a look. This whole area is going to look different today, and we've got to get it done because it's going to rain tomorrow. Just a little bit more here. Jack, you becoming a bit of a star on the YouTube account at the moment, because people like your grumpy attitude. So just carry on being grumpy. Don't smile, wouldn't you? There we are, he's having a smile now. So what's your observation today, apart from getting a little fatter? Not there's wrong with being fat, we've got to be politically correct now, haven't we?
I haven't finished all 4 donuts.
Hang on a minute, that one's for me now. So how are we getting on, Jack? How's it going?
Yeah, we made good progress, I think.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? And so it's good to sort of keep, to ask you as well, like, so what's the main thing we got to do now? What's the main, we got to put soil behind the sleepers, haven't we, to top them up a little bit?
Yeah, top them up and make it just a bit neater on top of the edges.
Now, can you remind our audience that we've dug all this out, haven't we? We loosened all up and we've conditioned it. We've put some gritty, sharp sand in it, haven't we?
Yeah. And then we're going to play around with it a bit more, ready for turfing.
Yeah, because we want to try and get it as level, but we don't want to track over it too much, do we? Because the compaction isn't.
Yeah.
Hey Jack, you used to work with like this. What was? Just remind the viewers now.
Geotechnical drilling.
Yeah, so yeah, geotechnical, and with that, there's a lot to understand about how soil moves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. Got a lot of ground swell.
Yeah, you get like soil expansion.
Yeah.
But you also need the water to keep the soil at an even keel, don't you?
Yeah, and it also stops it from breaking down and like sinking as much as possible.
Yeah, so there's an old saying, Jack, about by concrete workers, you need good soil under concrete, don't you?
Yeah.
Because you don't want the soil to expand or contract. That means swelling and shrinkage, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise you just be left with nothing underneath your concrete.
And your foundation, isn't it? Yeah. Well, thank you for that, Jack. And we didn't script that then, did we?
No.
That was quite good. Well done, Jack. Have something else healthy now.
Yeah.
Go for the Coke now. There's rum in there. So important it was to show, that's been Jackie. Wasn't it important to show these people what we were doing with this, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's not laid on soil, is it?
No.
What's it laid on?
Got your PQC at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you got our bed and mortar, about 20 mil.
Yeah.
With our slurried slab.
Yeah, so we've got not too strong concrete bed, or a mix rather. So, but the other thing we've done, we've actually used these spaces. These are 4 mil spaces. But what I want to do is just show you how important. If you look at that, if you don't get the slurry off, you could be in trouble. Oops, gotta be careful there. So just try and get this off now, and make sure it's nice and clean, because it will come off later on. But why struggle later on when you can spend a bit of time? And like I said, the attention is in the detail. And I should have done this earlier, but we had a skip arrive and we wanted to get the skip loaded. But the other thing, of course, is that we're levelling off the ground over there, and it's going to rain. When's it going to rain, Jack?
Tonight and all week, I think.
Yeah. So sometimes we have to get the balance right about what we're doing and when we're doing it, because now, if it does rain, it's not a problem now, because we've levelled the ground off. I've got to do a little bit more today, but we've levelled the ground off. But it's so important that you keep a bucket. I think, do you know what, I really think this is one of the best tools you'll ever have, because this is going to get you out of trouble. If something's not quite level, quite not lined up, if it's clean, it looks good. So, sponge. There you go. Got this area nearly there. We're going to have to top dress this. I haven't compacted it too much by tracking the machine across it a few times. It's only in places. So, because we've dug all this over, dug it all up and then re-leveled it. So I haven't gone over and really worked it in with the tracks. it's still okay. So we've got to go along here tomorrow with a picture frame, as I said, all the way along there. And once we've got that picture frame in, we've got 2 established sides, from the sleepers over here to the picture frame over there. So it's getting there at last. It looks so much better with all that rubbish actually gone. There you go, productive day. God, I need a haircut. So as it happens now, the status is across Wales, very soon we'll be going into lockdown. And what's that mean for us as a landscape business? Well, nothing really. Life is going to continue. We're allowed to go to work if we can't work from home, so we're absolutely fine. And if you look, this is my workspace. Look at the workspace I've actually got. Look at the space I have here. I have like literally 200 square meters between 250 square meters between Jack and myself. So we've got more than enough space, and to stay away from our client, to stay away from neighbors. We have deliveries. If we have to go and collect anything, we just follow the protocol that's been set out for us by those merchants, and our protocol is probably even a little bit tighter than that, so we make sure that things are right. So we will continue, we will carry on, but the most important thing is stay safe, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, and when you're conducting your business, make sure that you do it in a fashion that's going to keep you safe and keep your family safe and keep other people safe. So take care, see you soon. Right, okay, I'm in. So the first thing I do when I get back, we had a great day today. It was just perfect. I mean, it just all went really well. And so we made some progress. So every time I come in, especially with the winter, and you've been in the heat in the van, and then you come out and your face just goes red. But anyway, I'm in. So the first thing I do when I come in, I look at some of the YouTube stuff and I try to respond to people as soon as I can. I've just, a couple of people have responded again, so I want to try and get on top of that and just show some common courtesy and just respond to them again. So I do that, and then what I also do is I phone clients up and just to give them an update if they haven't heard of me for a while. So I got one client that they needed some samples, so I've told them that the sample should be in tomorrow. I ordered it last week, and I'm going to take them a brochure up because I haven't got any. I've never laid this particular block before. It's a driveline block. It's the Metro for the Marshalls one, okay, and they are good. And then what I do then is so I phone a couple of customers. I've got an appointment, got to take a concept to go and see a customer tomorrow. They're really, really nice people, so I'm going to go and do that. But then I've got 2 concepts to get on with, so I'll get one done tonight for sure. And but I'm on it, and it's so important that you just, as you come in, you just try and deal with those things as you come in, and then you can take 5. So I'm just amazed how light it is at the moment. It's still light out there, and it's nearly 5 o'clock. 10 to 5 it is. So I'm going to get on with it. Let's see if I can get another video, get this video out tonight and get that done. So that's something else to be done. Yeah, Ian Watson. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Something's not quite right with the pixels, the imagery. It's not so good as what it used to be. Whether it's the weather, whether it's me, where I'm moving around too fast, I don't know. I'm not sure. I've got a great camera, a Canon 80D, but it's just not right for vlogging with when you're sort of in work and you want to get those little hyperlapses, those time lapse, and and you walk around with the camera and you're leaving the camera in places. That's why I use the phone. That's why I try and film with the phone quite a bit. If I had somebody else filming me, that'd be great. We could use a real quality camera. So I use the GoPros. I've got 3 GoPros, but I find the GoPros a little bit difficult now because I can't see what it says and the modes, so I need to get my glasses. I always don't carry my glasses with me. Alison goes mad at me for not carrying my glasses with me. But I am going to get a little new vlogging camera. If you have anything that you feel that I could be using, let me know. Send me a picture of the camera you think that would be right for me. But let's get this vlog out.